Alrighty guys, welcome back for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to be looking at the new leaks for V-Jump. Plus, we are also going to be taking a look at the stuff that's coming for Dragon Ball Legends. So initially this video was just strictly going to be the V-Jump stuff, but we actually also got the live stream for the Legends and Reveal and stuff for Legends this morning, revealing, spoiler alert, well obviously, new LF transforming Bardock, because again the Bardock does transform into Super Saiyan Bardock, and then of course the LF animation with it as well. So anyways, we're just gonna hop in first with the V-Jump leaks. So first thing is first, we do have to mention that this is gonna be the login bonus unit. So as you guys can tell, that unit right there, that Goku and Vegeta unit, of course they're going to be the app icon because that's going to be the free-to-play unit that they give you at the beginning of the celebration. So as you guys know, with Anniversary, they always give you a Red Dragon Stone. They give you 5 copies of the free-to-play unit for that year, which is going to be this unit, by the way, the Goku and the Vegeta. And then of course they give you stones, training items and all that good stuff. So far from what we know is, again, this is going to be the free-to-play unit. It's also mentioning here that we're going to have the 77 ticket or 77 unit ticket multi, because as you know, since the 5th year anniversary they introduced the 55 ticket multi. 6th year it was 66, 7th year it's going to be 77 units. So again, you're going to complete missions, get the tickets done, and then in part 3, which is I'm assuming there's it's going to be in part 3, or it could be in part 2 for all we know. In part 3, you are then able to go ahead and then do your ticket summon. And then on the bottom right there, as you guys can see, it has LR Hit and God Goku, as well as LR Exchange Vegeta and Goku. And if we go, let me quickly pull up another separate page of Twitter because I had this pulled up. Miguel here actually has it all written out for us here. So again, 7th year anniversary login bonus on Goku and Vegeta, 77 ticket multi, LR Hit and God Goku, and then LR Vegeta and / Goku are going to be some of the LRs that you can get with the tickets. So essentially what this part of the V-Jump is saying, oh hey, like these units will be available during the multi-summon, and you have a chance of pulling these guys. So anyways, that is going to be it for Dokkan. Again, that's all we know. We have no idea what the units are going to be, but again, the login bonus unit typically has a relationship to what the celebration is going to be about. Maybe not for like the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd year anniversary, and maybe you could also rope in the 4th. But ever since the 5th year anniversary, it was a blue Goku and it was the blue fusions. For 6th year anniversary, it was a Master UI Goku, and again, LR Master UI Goku came for 6th year. Now it's a Goku and a Vegeta this time, so presumably it's going to be a base Goku and a base Vegeta of some type. It's going to be a duo unit for sure. So again, looking at it, a lot of people, as you know, have been saying and speculating that it's going to be, a dual anniversary again of Vegeta or Gogeta. Now, for me personally, I don't mind Vegeta or Gogeta being the anniversary units. I know a lot of people have been saying that they really don't want to see that. But if I'm being totally honest with you, you're probably more than likely going to summon for this anniversary if it's a Vegeta or Gogeta. So I don't really want to hear the argument is, oh, I wouldn't want to summon if it's just a Gogeta or a Vegeta. Yes, you will. You will absolutely summon if it is. Case in point, the 5th year anniversary. Probably one of the best anniversaries to date. Actually, in my opinion, I would say maybe the 6th year anniversary was better than it. But again, the 5th year anniversary was so damn hype. People were going crazy over the units, and then there were also people who were complaining that, oh, it's again, fusions, but dude, like, you summoned for it, didn't you? But yeah. Now specifically which version of Vegeta we could be getting, in my personal wanting, I want them to release a new Super Vegeta. Obviously it's going to be a fusing Super Vegeta, which to me is not a bad thing, but the way I want them to design it is, again, just a base Goku and a Vegeta that transforms into base and then active skill into Super Vegeta. Or if they could release just a standalone Vegito or Super Vegito, I would very much rather have that because it has been so long since we've actually gotten a standalone Super Vegito. This is the last standalone Super Vegito that we've gotten. This guy. You want to know when he released? 2016. This guy released in 2016. Or actually, I think it may have been this guy, but... Yeah, 2017. Yeah, like... No one can sit there and tell me that we have too many Super Vegitos when the literal last one that released as just Super Vegito, like no transformations, no shenanigans, was in 2017. We need a new Super Vegito. I would absolutely kill to have a Super Vegito. That would be dope. Now, what I could see them introducing into the game, because again, every single year they're always bringing in a new mechanic. What I could see them doing is a D-transformation. So instead of, using active skills to transform into a unit, they, this time, can use a D-transforming active skill where it goes from Super Vegito to a Goku and a Vegeta. Kind of like with their fight with Buhan at the end, where he lets himself get absorbed, they defuse in him, and they're able to free the other Z fighters. That, in my opinion, would be really, really interesting to see. Because again, it's a very simple concept, but if they execute it really well, it would work so well. It would be so cool to see, like a D-transforming unit. Now, a lot of people, again, Gogeta being his counterpart. Do I see this maybe being a little bit more complicated with Gogeta? Yes. Why? Because Gogeta hasn't really D-transformed except for Super Saiyan 4. That is where my only issue kind of arises, because as much as I love Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I kind of want them to save him for, a transforming Sin to, Omega Shenron, something like that. So, as much as I would love to have like a Super Vegito and a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta duel like Dokkan Fest, I kind of, again, want them to save him specifically for, Omega Shenron and, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now, could they still do a fusing Gogeta? Absolutely. There are a lot of versions that they could do. They could do like a new, like a new and improved version of this guy right here, of the Fusion Reborn. But at the same time, it's like we kind of do have that already in the form of Tech Gogeta. I literally forgot about that. Again, I don't know why I said that, because literally seconds later I was like, oh wait, dude, Tech Gogeta has already released. So never mind. For Fusion Reborn, we already have like a new and improved version in the form of the Tech Super Gogeta. But another thing that they could do is just, a standalone Blue Gogeta. Namely because, we haven't really gotten a standalone Blue Gogeta at all. Every single one of these are transformations. Now, do I say that that's probably the ideal move for them to make? Probably not. The reason I say that is because, again, I kind of want them to save this for when they release like a Blue Gogeta and a Broly. And again, now we'll get into like my other theory for the celebration. Instead of making it like a Vegito and a Gogeta, I think they should finally do this again, but make it a Vegito and a Buhan. Because, dude, it has been so long since they've released a Buhan. This guy's transforming, this guy's transforming, and then he is literally the only standalone Buhan. Literally the only one. And again, because of the success that Dokkan had with the worldwide download celebration with Namek, Goku, and Frieza, I think it finally is showing them that they don't have to release two superclass characters to make money. They can release, like the first year anniversary, a superclass unit and an extreme class unit. And honestly, that would be the best option for them, because it would be so different, so unique, and literally 6 years have passed since we've ever had a superclass and an extreme class anniversary like dual Dokkan Fest. 6 years! But again, that's if they decide to go with the idea that I'm proposing. Again, I think a Vegito and a Buhan together makes a lot of sense. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, but worldwide download celebration from like, I think maybe a year or two ago, we already got that. But again, I don't really mind and I don't really care. Because I think, again, Buhan does so many super attacks against his fight with Vegito. Like, he literally spams everything, anything that he has to try to defeat Vegito. Obviously, it doesn't work. So, kind of going back to my idea of the de-transformation thing, a new mechanic that they could add that, you know, is separate from the de-transformation is maybe like, is something that One Piece Treasure Cruise has. That if you're fighting a specific enemy that their super attack is from, that it can maybe like cut to like a different cutscene, you know? So like, say if a Vegito is specifically fighting a Buhan, you know, like maybe there's like a separate like super attack, you know, reserved for that, like ripped straight from the anime, you know, something like that. I think would be really, really cool to see. So again, that could be kind of like a mechanic, like for example, if Blue Gogeta's fighting Broly, you know, there could be like a special animation, you know, of where like Gogeta's firing the Kamehameha, and then Broly's standing there like looking all surprised, and then, you know, like, you know, something like that. But I think you guys know what I'm trying to say here, but again, something like that I think would be really, really cool. Now, of course with Gogeta, Blue Gogeta, I did mention this already, you know, I want them to wait so that they could release, you know, like a Super Saiyan full power Broly. Do I think this is another possibility of yes, because again, Goku and Vegeta fusing, it's either Gogeta or Vegito, you know, there's no really other in between. I could realistically see them doing a Blue Gogeta and a Broly because, again, this Broly, he hasn't gotten another version of himself since 2018. Not a single one. Literally, he is the only Super Saiyan Broly representation from his movie. There are, again, there is just still so many units from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie that they can release that they literally haven't. A transforming God Vegeta. Literally a transforming Blue Goku, the one that, you know, does the, like, imagine this animation where he's, like, going, like, Super Saiyan Blue, and then you see, like, the aura of, like, UI. Like, they haven't done a unit like that. They haven't given us, like, for example, just a base Goku that maybe transforms into Super Saiyan and then into God. You know, something like that would be completely different and unique. They literally could give us a new Frieza, like a new Golden Frieza from there, like a transforming Golden Frieza. They could give us a Paragus. They could give us, you know, a transforming version of Wrathful Broly, or like a better version of just standalone Wrathful Broly that goes into Super Saiyan, a standalone full power Super Saiyan Broly. So, like, already there's just so many different combinations that they could do that they literally have not exposed, and Legends literally just did this, but an LF or like an LR, you know, Blue Goku and Vegeta doing the dual Gallic Gun and Kamehameha move, like, there's just so much already that's still on the table that they just haven't done. And so I think for an anniversary celebration, like, this would make them probably the most money. Like, Broly and Gogeta are so iconic. The Japanese player base love Broly. Obviously, they love Gogeta, just like how we love Gogeta, and just like how we love Vegeta. So, again, you guys can let me know what you guys want to see. Again, in my personal opinion, it's probably going to end up being like some Gogeta and Vegito dual unit, but again, I would rather see like a Vegito and a Buhan, a Gogeta and a Broly, you know, just something different, you know, because it's been, again, 6 years since Gogeta and Janemba. 6 years, man. Like, the rest of the anniversaries have just been both super class characters. So for me, it's like, come on, guys. Let's change it up a bit. And again, Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza for Worldwide Download Celebration, I think kind of showed them that you guys can do an Extreme class and a Super unit and do very, very well. So, yeah. That's kind of like my thing that I see for Dokkan. Now, just quickly going on to Legends, again, I really haven't paid too much attention to Legends, but apparently Chilled, this dude right here, is going to be getting a Zenkai Awaken, so that's nice. And then there's also a new, like I said, LF Bardock, if I can quickly, there we go. So new LF Bardock, again, he's obviously going to be transforming, because this is from the TV special. So again, keep that in mind. He's going to be a yellow unit on Saiyan, on Team Bardock. He's going to be buffing Saiyan, and then he's also giving 12% max base health to Team Bardock, so again, a very, very good Z ability. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts: 90% to damage, cannot be cancelled. 35% damage reduction, cannot be cancelled. He nullifies abnormal conditions for 60 counts. So again, this already is very, very good. The following effects occur when enemy attack is over: 30% to next art's damage inflicted. Increases own art's card draw speed for by 2 levels for 10 timer counts. Inflicts all enemies with no switching for 3 timer counts. Applies the following effects to himself when one allied character is defeated. Nullifies. Oh, so he becomes type neutral if one of your units is defeated, and he restores his own health by 25%. Only once when... Okay, so he's a revive character. Or an endurance character, I should say. Special cover change against blast, so again, that's Bardock in a nutshell. And that's pretty much all we know other than just the animation that they have here. As you guys can see, like, oh wait, him, doing his little thing against Chilled. Another good thing is that his banner is at double the Z power. And as you can see, they're going to be releasing a new Team Bardock units, Fasha, and then I believe this guy's named like Toga or something like that, or Tora, and a new Tora. And then of course these are the LFs featured on his banner: Cell, LF Frieza, Namek Goku, and then of course Frieza right there. Oh, and also Android 16 is going to be getting a Zenkai Awakening, so that's also pretty good. So yeah, that is going to do it for today's video, guys. You guys can let me know what you guys think. Like I said, that's my idea for the anniversary. Again, they could easily go in many, many different directions, but again, that's something I want to see because it's just so different. Again, an extreme class and a super class. For me, it doesn't matter which one they go with as long as it's different. But we all know how Dokkan's probably going to do it. It's going to end up being just 2 super class units. But again, you guys can let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. So anyways, that is going to do it for today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.